Hey there everybody, my name is Heretoga and welcome back to our survival season in Vintage Story. We're going to be making a pulverizer today, so I've got a couple of things to show you beneath our blacksmith here. But before we get started on that, let's go and check on our crops because it's been a few days and I just want to see if they're okay. Because in the last episode we got a bunch of crops planted and we wasn't really sure about the temperature, so but yeah, they seem to be doing okay. What about our pumpkins that we planted? Yeah, they're fine. Good stuff. Windmill's doing good. I love how they spin in opposite directions. Alright, let's get on down. It's another nice day. But we're going to be working underground today. Got a few things to get done to make this pulverizer. Alright, so I've made us a bit more room in here. These side walls, I've pushed them back one block, and I've pushed these forges back one block as well, and I've widened the arch by one block on either side. I've made a few more axles and an angled gear to prepare for our pulverizer, which is going to sit right here, and then it's going to empty out for us into a chest right there. And I've got all the crafting materials that we need to make this pulverizer. The only thing I haven't made to prepare for this are the pounder caps. So let's bring up the survival handbook. Type in pulverizer. So we need a pulverizer frame. So we can go ahead and copy this recipe here. Let's put the saw in there and the planks. Okay, we can't use sandstone rock. Okay, let's put a granite one. Okay, we'll have to use granite. That granite block was going to be for a mesh guard, so we'll have to just get another one of those in a bit. Okay, so we've got the base. Now we need a pulverizer toggle, and we need an axle, a plate, a hammer and chisel. So I need to go into the crafting room and grab our spare axle that I just put away. Okay. Oh yeah, I've been making rocks. Check it out. All right. Where were we? Pulverizer toggle. There we go. So let's put our axle there. We've got an iron plate, and we need a hammer and a chisel, and that's going to give us our toggle that we need. Fantastic. Now we need pulverizer pounders, and you have to make 2 of these. So we've got the hammer and chisel there, and we've got the logs. So we've got 1, and they don't stack unfortunately, and 2. So I want to have like a hopper feed and a hopper output which empties into a chest. And to make hoppers you're going to need copper plates. So let's go look at the recipe for those. Hopper. I'm pretty sure you can only make them out of copper, these hoppers. So we'll go ahead and make 2 of these, 1 for the input and 1 for the output. And we also need a corner pipe and a straight pipe. So I'll have to go and get some more of these chute sections that we found in a dungeon once. So let's go back to here and look at the recipe for a chute. Yeah, so we need an elbow chute. So we need 2 more of those, and we need a straight chute. which is 2 of those. We can make that now. So we've got the straight one. Now we just need a corner piece. So let's go into the crafting bay again and grab a couple of these shoot sections. And we'll just make that corner piece now. There we go. Now to rotate those pieces you do need a wrench, and luckily we have a wrench that we've hardly ever used. But it's right here. In fact, we've never used it. It's untouched. So we've got those pieces ready now. So let's go ahead. I mean, we can make the pounder caps for these pounders last. But let's go and place down the base. Good, it's facing the right way. At the front it's got a little ramp, and that'll let you know that that is the output section there. So let's put the toggle in. Pop, there we go. The toggle's in, and we can put the pounders in now, just so you can see how it works. There we go, look. Now without the caps on, you can't crush anything. You won't be able to crush quartz or olivine or rocks or any minerals. You'll have to put some pounder caps on there, and the pounder caps are tiered, so the stronger material pounder caps you can make, the better. So today we're going to make some iron ones, which will be more than good enough for what we need this pulverizer for. So let's work on the input now. I don't think we needed a straight piece after all, but I'm a little bit rusty on this, so you just have to bear with me. There we go, that's that bit. And then if we put that on there, can we actually... I mean, it looks good like that actually, yeah. It'll still work. So we can put something in there. Let's put the wrench in there. Will it pop back out again? No, because it can't be processed in there, so it's going to be in here, isn't it? Oh, where's it gone? Oh, it is there. It's right... I think it's right on the bottom. It is, it's there, look. Oh, it's a little tiny little bit of tin bronze. Oh, we're going to have to... Oh no, what have I done? Why did I put that in there? I threw a wrench in the cogworks, didn't I? Okay. Well, we're just going to have to break it all down again, aren't we? There we go. What am I like? There we go. Right, let's put the toggle back in, and the thing is there. There, back to normal. Right. Let's put that there. Rotate it. And put the hopper back on. And don't do that again. Now, the output. So we're going to need a hole there. We need it to be 2 blocks deep, because one's got to be for the hopper and one's got to be for the chest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these 2 squares. I'm going to break that one, and I'm also going to break that one and that one, like that. And then I'm going to put a chest there, like this. And then I'm going to put a hopper above that, like that. Now, if I put a stone in there, it should end up in the chest. Good. At least that bit works. Do I dare put a stone in here? Let's try it. Okay, okay. Oh, it got stuck on there. Can I just collect it? I can just pick it up. Why didn't I think of that before? So whatever can't be processed will remain on that base there, but you can pick it up if you just right click. You don't have to bash it all down like me, because I'm an idiot. And then this section here, I think I'm going to just put like a stairway or something. I could just cover it up and put a trapdoor here, but then I've got to like shimmy about and try and access the chest through a trapdoor. I don't know, should we try that? Yeah, let's go and get a trapdoor. I think we have got one. Yeah, we've got a spare one there. Let's face it that way. There we go, because then we can... Yeah, that's alright, yeah, there we go. And now we don't have any dodgy holes or stairs leading downwards. Okay, so with the output of these pulverizers, sometimes they spew out the items and they get stuck on the edges. So what you want to do is you want to put like a guard on the side to stop it from coming out and veering off to the edge. I mean, I suppose we could try and stand up a slab for now. We could actually chisel that down actually and turn it into a mesh kind of guard thing. Let's get the hammer and the chisel and we'll chisel that slab. I could use the hand planer just to chisel it back a bit quicker, but yeah, when you do this you want to do the outside like I'm doing, don't do the inside because you want that to be flush with the edge here. So, but yeah, I can finish this this mesh guard off in a minute. Let me just chop off all these bits here and then we'll go and make those pounder caps. And then we can crush some quartz, and we also need to crush some bauxite stones. And I'm pretty sure we've got some. If not, there's loads of bauxite around here where we live. Yeah, I've got loads of them. I can crush... Oh no, we can't crush any now because we don't have any pounder caps. Right, let's chuck all that stuff in there. Let's chuck that in there. We don't need that sandstone block now, or this straight chute, so we can chuck those in there. There we go. I think we're done with these tools as well actually. Yeah, so put these back. Oh, we're missing a chisel. There we go. Yeah, we've just got to put the wrench back and make up these pounder caps. Yeah, and then we can see how well this works. I mean, what's the wind strength? A gentle breeze. Yeah, I really do need to step up the gear system on this and make it run a bit faster. But for now, it'll do. Now, I can't remember how many ingots you need to make these pounder caps, so I'm just going to heat up 4 ingots. And hope that that'll be enough. There we go. Now we need our tongs. While that's heating up, can put this wrench back up there. Yeah, we just wait for these to heat up now. Alright, we're heating up nicely. It's currently at 800 degrees Celsius and rising. You can really start, the lowest temperature you can really start working at is about 750 degrees. So let's just put one on here. And the pounder caps of these here. It doesn't tell you how many ingots you need, but yeah, okay, so it's 1 ingot per cap. That's fine. Well, let's get this smithed up then. Voila, there we go. Right, let's cool them down. Put our bits and bobs back. Alright, and then we can just leave those there, they'll cool down. Alright, so we've got 2 caps now, 1 for each pounder. And then all you have to do to install these, if you've already set up your pulverizer, you can just hold them and then just right click. There we go. And if you can hear that noise, then you've done it right. Alright, let's go and crush something. Right, let's get some bauxite and some quartz. We don't have any olivine yet, but that is definitely something we're going to work on very soon. Quartz. We'll do a full stack. And bauxite. Bauxite. We'll get a couple of stacks of those. And then we're just going to chuck it all in this hopper. There we go. Now can you hear those like snowy footprint sounds? That means it's crushing something. That means whatever you've put in there is crushable. If you put something in there that's not crushable, we've already seen what happens. But if you put something in there that is crushable, but you don't have good enough caps on there, then it won't crush them. So just bear that in mind. Alright, the wind strength is fresh breeze, but we've got double the power because we upgraded our windmill. We just need to like gear it up a bit, don't we? Alright, let's check the chest. Yep, there we go. It's emptying into the chest for us. So reason why we need crushed quartz and crushed bauxite and crushed olivine is because if I bring up the recipe book here and I type in refractory, you can make refractory bricks. There's tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3. And you need these bricks to make the refractory blocks. And those blocks are used to create big ovens. So you can smelt down your iron ingots into steel. And these have a chance of breaking after it's done its job, after the oven has done its job. But the better tier blocks that you can make, the less blocks will break after the job's done. So really you want to aim for tier 2 or tier 3. There's no point making tier 1s. I like to do tier 2 or tier 3, so let's click on tier 2 and see what the recipe is. Unfired refractory bricks. So for that you're going to need fire clay, crushed bauxite, crushed quartz and crushed olivine. That's for tier 2. Let's look at tier 3. It's the same recipe except you need crushed ilmenite, which I think is iron. Let's click it. What is ilmenite? Oh, yeah, it's titanium. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to do tier 2, I think, because I've not come across any ilmenite or like that. So, but tier 2 is good enough. It really is. It's worth doing tier 2 if you can find olivine. Quartz is everywhere, and bauxite is pretty easy to find. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some ovens made out of tier 2 refractory bricks. So let's bring up the recipe book and type in coke oven, because with a coke oven it's a 3x3x3 cube and you fill it full of charcoal, a full stack of charcoal, and you need a coke oven door as well, and it will turn the charcoal into coke. So let's click on the coke oven door. You have to smith it out of iron, and then once you've got the coke, I mean, you don't have to use coke. You can just use coal for your steel ovens. So let's go into steel making now, and then the steel oven is made out of tier 1, 2 or 3 refractory block bricks, and you need a stone coffin, you need the lids to go with it. Basically this is what you need the refractory bricks for, is to get to the steel age, and you can't get to that steel age without olivine, bauxite and quartz, and a pulverizer. So yes, I'm happy we've got this now. We've got 2 of the 3 ingredients that we need to make these refractory bricks. We just need to find some olivine. So it's crushed the quartz now. It's going to crush the bauxite. Yeah, so we need to find olivine and some more quartz as well. And then we can start moving on to the steel age. Ooh. Yeah. So our coke ovens are going to go here. We'll have 2 of them. They're a 3x3x3 structure, but we need 2 coke oven doors. And yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Oh, it's so nice to have a bit of extra space around here now. Alright, well, I don't know where these steel ovens are going to go. We may have to make another room somewhere. We could go deeper underground. Now, if you really want to fully process as much as possible with these pulverizers, you can set them up in like a square formation, and have a collection system in the middle. But I like to just have one on the go. If you're in the same chunk, it'll keep working for you. But if you go out traveling through translocators or traveling far distances, they may not work so well unless you return back to the chunk that this pulverizer is in. So bear that in mind. Alright, well, what else can we get up to? And also this crafting room, it's a bit cramped in here, so I'm going to make this room bigger soon. Yeah, we definitely need more space in here. Maybe we can turn this room into the chisel room, because in the centre here we're going to need either to go underground for our steel ovens, or we can stack up a load of resources in the middle here. But yeah, we need to make this room a bit bigger. Right, let me check on the leather, because I've been processing some leather. That's still going to take some few days. We've got plenty of leather in there, but we definitely need fat, man. We need to go hunting as well because we're running out of food. Let me just close all these doors. You may see me closing doors behind me a lot in this game, because you never know where a drifter is going to spawn and come creeping up behind you. Oh, there's one right there next to that light. Now I want to make some more of these lights and get them placed around. Yep, you can't come in. I've been putting all of our paintings on the wall there. So these are all the different paintings we've come across. Got a tapestry as well. I've put one of these boxes down, and I've put all of our money in there. We've got 63 gears. Nice. Alright, bedtime. It's morning. Yeah, let's go and have a look at our food situation. Ah, we've only got 2 pots left. I mean, that'll last us for some amount of days, but yeah, I mean, look at all this grain. Oh man, we've got so much. We've got grain in here as well. We've had these onions for absolutely ages, and they're still okay for another 44 days. We've got some eggs in there. Oh, they're actually going to go off, okay. Yeah, we definitely need food. That's why I made a load of crock pots, so we've got a hunting session to go to soon. All these tasks are slowly mounting up, which is what happens in Vintage if you don't keep on top of things. Let's go and check on the chicken coop. I think we've only got 1 chicken left. We're going to have to catch some more. Yeah, we've even got grain in here as well. Yeah, I've only got 1 chicken left. Yeah, we're going to make this place a bit better. I'm going to put another layer of trestling up here, and then I'm going to put a roof on it, made out of trestling also, so that nothing can spawn on the roof and wander inside this compound here. So all these eggs. Yeah, our last chicken. And it's ready to lay as well. Poor thing, it's on its own. Thankfully there's a load of chickens around where we live. I think there's a couple of families over there with a rooster. This house has so many windows, guys. Oh man. We've got to make so many windows for this place. And we actually need to finish this place so we can move in. It would be nice to have all this open space and an upper floor and an attic. So much to do. So much to do. And we're on what? Episode 26? And we've still got loads to do. There's a couple of buildings that I want to make. Obviously we're going to need a barn, which is going to go over there, but I want to build as well a granary to store a load of hay and grain. I think that'll be a cool building to have, a granary, just to store a load of farming foods away. Make a good addition to our farming zone. Alright, well, I reckon I'm going to leave the episode there. It's been a bit of a quick one. But at least we've got a pulverizer up and running. And if we can get hold of some fat, then we can work on upgrading our gear system down here and try and step it up a bit. So I'm going to go into my creative world and experiment with this. I'm going to make a replica of this room and try and experiment with stepping up this gear system. I may be able to do it in just this space, but we'll see. Alright folks, well, I hope you found this episode helpful or interesting or entertaining. And if you have, then that's absolutely fantastic. And I want to thank you all who have subscribed as well. I love you to bits, and thank you to all my viewers as well. You're all absolutely fantastic for joining me on this journey exploring Vintage Story. Alright folks, if you have enjoyed our adventure so far, then be sure to like, share, comment and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section. Any questions, you can ask me anything, and I'll be sure to answer them. Alrighty, until the next episode, goodbye.